What is your honest perception of the curriculum and how it was rolled out?
The honest bit of it with the new lower secondary curriculum is that it is a good program. It is a good curriculum in a way. Number one, this curriculum, away from even what is taught, it produces a confident student. A student who is able to address you face to face. A student who is well aligned, I should say. Unlike our time, that time you would even go up to senior 6 and you are shy to look at somebody in the face. But this curriculum entails that attitude amongst them, that the student is very confident, very assertive, and ready to face any challenge.
What are the things about this curriculum that evoke such a student?
Now this curriculum, the goodness of it is, one, in the old curriculum, it was only emphasizing the cognitive, the knowledge. Do you know this? It is either yes or no. Cognitive. This one has all the three. The cognitive, which was our past, it has affective, and then has the psychomotor. So all these are catered for in the new curriculum. And the dose will throw more light as far as those are concerned. But honestly speaking, the student of the new curriculum is more endowed to face challenges of this world, unlike the time that we went to school.
Okay. And then now taking it to you, Mr. Namisi, about how the curriculum was rolled out. Do you think that the Education Ministry rolled it out the right way, or you think that there should have been better ways on rolling it out? And if it was rolled out the right way, are we seeing the results that we ought to see, or is it yet still early to see the fruits that the Education Ministry envisioned?
Thank you very much, Mark. Number one, first of all, I want to thank the ministry that after 4 years, we are seeing the products. But to go back to your question about the methodology used to enroll out the curriculum, it was faulty. That's why a very big percentage of the population out there who are still living in denial. Why? Involve all stakeholders. Actually, it was policy. When I say policy, I hope you, it was policy to implementers. Now, the funders of the learners were not brought on board. And that is where the biggest problem is.
The funders
Policy,
being the parents. Okay.
Policy to facilitators. And then it is rolled out. And you remember when they were rolling it out, we did not have the textbooks available. That's why we were saying that the products of now, the facilitators, institutions have gone through tough times to ensure that we have a finished product. Otherwise, there was a lot of faulting by the policy makers. Find the program is good, like the head teacher has put it, but enrolling it out, it had some gaps that needed to be covered. That's why when you read the media, you who are in the media, you are seeing already concerns. MPs have raised concern about the A level. It is on board, but the facilitators aren't yet on board. But policymakers are on what? On board. So those are some of the things going forward that we need really to close. Otherwise, the teachers on ground are ready to implement. But how ready they are, the question is between me and you. Because in terms of percentage, I will tell you they are 10% ready. Okay. Instead, but you expect to hear 80% because I'm on ground.
Yes.
Right now, the A-level teachers are picking information from the social media.
So, Mr. Katimbo, I would like to know, what does it necessitate a school to have to successfully roll out the new lower secondary school curriculum?
In the first place, the new lower secondary curriculum requires hands-on. Now, if it requires hands-on, you must have the equipment. Equipment here, I am talking about number one, a fully stocked library. Because these candidates or students all through do research, we have already told you that in the new lower secondary curriculum, as far as contribution to concept understanding, the teacher contributes 30%. The student must contribute 70%. So for this student to have 100%, they must have their 70% and also pick up the 30% from the teacher. Now, 70% means the student must do research. The library should be fully stocked to ensure that they move here and there, get material, equip them, understand, and then move. Number two, there must be a functional laboratory. Laboratory, we are talking about equipment. We have consumables and then the other apparatus, which must be in place. So all these require money.
How about ICT?
Of course, ICT is another important aspect. The computer laboratories must be stocked. And honestly speaking, where the biggest challenge lies is in that area. The ratio of student computer. Number of students vis-a-vis the number of computers in a school setting.
Okay.
So that is becoming a challenge. So schools must look for all means to make sure they create time for hands-on for these learners. Okay. But having this time means devoting a lot of money to this project and also devoting a lot of time.